This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted to be joined with Zach Parker. We're here in Telford for Jason Cunningham versus Liam Davies. Not too far of a journey for you, so it must have been not been too bad.
Yeah, it's about an hour for me, but yeah, I only trained down the road and obviously in the same gym as Liam. So yeah, hopefully Liam does the business tonight.
How nervous do you sort of get for your mates' fights?
Yeah, I do get nervous, but I know I've seen the work he's putting in the gym. I've seen him sparring and that. He's been putting people down in sparring. So if he's anything like he has been, it should get him out there.
We'll get on to yourself. How's the hand now, would you say?
Yeah, it's perfect now. Obviously, I had a frustrating year, but yeah, it's all perfect now. I've been sparring that. Stronger than what it was before. So I got a metal plate in there, so it's like a little knuckle duster. So backhand people.
How sort of hard is it for you to get over a hand injury like that? Like I said, it's the most fundamental thing for yourself with your hands and sort of breaking one. Was it initially a bit sort of nervous to not throw it, but you didn't know what it would be like after the sort of surgery?
Yeah, obviously the doctor, you have to do physio and that, make it strong, and then obviously doctors say don't just go whacking with it because it could go again. You know what I mean? You have to tap with it first and break your way into it, but. Yeah, it's obviously a bit nervous because I don't want to get injured and be out for another how many months. You know what I mean? But it's all good now. Punching as hard as I want and no pains, nothing. So yeah, stronger. I think stronger than what it was before.
How hard was it for you in November to not only break your hand but obviously lose the WBO interim title and seeing Ryder go to Mexico? Was that hard? Was that hard to watch for you?
Yeah, it was a bit. Obviously, it's a bit frustrating being out. First loss, and it went like I got beaten by a boxer and everything. It's just an injury, and I can't do nothing about it. But obviously, gets to you a bit. But I mean, I want to get back in the ring, get my ring rust off in the next fight, and then towards the end of the year, try and get a big fight. There's some big names out there, likes of Plant, Benavidez, obviously John Ryder still. I'd like a rematch for that as well. So we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm not sure, and obviously I don't know how you sort of feel mentally, but was there a lot of jealousy when you see sort of Ryder in Mexico? I know, but was it jealousy that sort of makes you a bit hungrier to even get for it to be you there one day? I know he didn't win, but the whole experience.
No, I weren't jealous. I was glad he got his chance. Obviously, he's been around the game for a long time, hasn't he? So, and obviously it was either me or him who were going to get a chance. So, you couldn't really wish it for a worse person because he's a sound lad. So. But yeah, it's obviously a bit frustrating for myself because when you get out close, it's like you feel like it's all taken away from you. But I've still got a lot more years in this boxing career, and all I've got to do is switch on now and get, obviously, like I say, get this ring rust off, and then towards the end of the year we'll get these big fights again. Ain't like I'm retired or anything. It ain't like it was my last fight ever. I'm still here and still knocking about.
With this sort of retribution after the Ryder fight, I know it wasn't a fight that you may not consider it. You didn't get beaten in a way, but does it make you hungry in a sense?
Yeah, 100%. Like obviously, like you just said, it's just boxing Canelo. It could have been me. That's what drives me again. You know what I mean? These big fights is what you're in boxing for, and obviously getting paid is the bonus, isn't it? So hopefully we'll get them down the line.
When you look at the world level at super middleweight, we saw yesterday. Jermall Charlo getting slapped in the face by Caleb Plant. When you see big fights like this, it must excite you to see these happening, that potentially happening. We see Jermall Charlo moving up to fight Canelo, and I'm sure you want to be in the mix one day, but it's an exciting time for the division.
That's it, yeah, he gave him a good slap yesterday, didn't he? I don't know what was going on, and surprised that Charlo didn't go back at him, to be fair. He just what happened? You know what I mean? But yeah, so obviously it's an exciting division. It's one of the best super middleweights are, and obviously his brother's going to fight Canelo. He's coming up a couple of weights, isn't he? So it's going to be a bit hard for him. But you see with Canelo in his last few fights with Golovkin and obviously the John Ryder fight, I feel like he's going down. He's getting on a bit. He's been around the block, hasn't he? So we'll have to wait and see what he brings out with the Charlo fighter.
100%. And last one from me. A few rumours a few months ago of a potential Lerrone Witches fight. Is there sort of an update on that? What's the story there?
Well, I think he got offered the fight, but I don't know what happened after. But I've seen that. I've seen the other day he might be fighting like heavy European or something like that. But nothing else has gone on between us two, so he must be moving on, going his own way.
Zach Parker, thank you for your time. Always appreciate it, and all the best for the future, mate.
Cheers, mate.